Sean McVay in this offense.
So Wolford on the 3 and out on their first series. And Mayfield's first play as a Ram will be a pass off play action. Go figure. To the 45-yard line. He hits Van Jefferson, who he probably didn't even meet until yesterday.
Yeah, he's going to go shake his hand and say, "Hey, I'm Baker." Corner gets downfield with the off route, and then it just creates a nice opening right in front of where the corner is able to get downfield. And boy, he throws in rhythm. You'd think he's been doing this since August in camp. I mean, it's taking the snap, it's the operation, the execution, the rhythm. It's fascinating.
Pretty good debut, 21-yard gain off play action to Jefferson. Again, play action, rolling left, keeping his eyes downfield, directing traffic. Takes off and slides to a stop. They'll spot it at around the 39-yard line. It's, in Carolina, he started a few games earlier this season, lost the job, and they told him the other day, you're going to be the number 3 quarterback, and you're going to be basically inactive. So he wanted to get, in effect, released, put on waivers, and the Rams were the only team that actually put a claim in for him. 2nd and 4. Final minute of the quarter. Hand it off to Akers. And he'll get stopped there for a minimal gain.
Sean McVay as a play caller is a guy that doesn't necessarily look down at his play sheet very often. He knows the play sheet. He's memorized it. He knows it inside and out. And it's a feel. He calls the game off of a feel. Tonight, with Baker Mayfield in the game, you got a wristband. Sean McVay is communicating. He's making sure they're on the same page, having to look down to say play 44, and Baker goes into the huddle and reads the play because he's only been there for a day and a half.
Flanked by the just activated Malcolm Brown. Going deep downfield, and that's incomplete. Trying to hit Atwell, who's covered well that time by Nate Hobbs. And you've got a late flag that just came in. And the Raiders are moving back. And Hobbs, who was just activated the other day, he'd been hurt. Get the call here from Brad Rogers in a second, but the Rams are already marching close to the red zone.
Foul on the play. It's 4th down.
Now what? So there's no foul after all that. Both teams had gone inside the 25. McVay says, what's that all about?
Yeah, I thought, and again, you had both, you had the receiver and Hobbs both kind of pushing a little bit back and forth. He's in phase. Sometimes when you don't get your head turned till late, they'll call a penalty. Maybe that's what initially brought the flag, but he looked like he was in phase running with him stride for stride.
Well, here's an interesting choice right now because you're at the 37. Do you go for it with a guy who just got here 20 minutes ago? Instead, Matt Gay will come in and attempt a long field goal that was spotted at the 45. So a 55-yard attempt for Matt Gay. And Gay's kick is good. You're in Hollywood. What else is new? Mayfield comes in, leads them to at least 3.